Hondo, a motion picture with legendary, iconic John Wayne, an important figure, the most popular actor, a man who was celebrated in the army, although as a sort of hero. His picture, I've seen in a documentary, was placed next to General Patton and others. Although he has not been fighting in a war like so many of the other famous actors. Furthermore, there is something controversial about John Wayne the man as opposed to the actor. Maybe also the actor, because as a member of the guild, the president of some committee or other, if the guild or we've seen him recently in Trumbull taking a stand for the McCarthy purchase. Yes, fighting against communists is glorious. We lived here in a former communist country, but still pay the price. So we honor that, a note to that. On the other hand, that was evidently more than exaggerated. There is also a story from who the hell is in it? Peter Bogdanovich, I think, wherein John Wayne and was it Henry Fonda were doing something, shooting a film in Mexico, I guess, and something with a snake. John Wayne tried to make a joke with a snake to scare his colleague. But then Fonda, if I'm not mistaken, was not scared of snakes, and he threw the snake back, and John Wayne was scared of snakes. So, returning, a great actor, but it's also funny to see different standards when we look at films made decades ago, let's say at the end and a little after the end of the last century, 20th century. And there's some of the thinking of that time, and then it's about the 19th century in the West, the fight between the Native Americans, called Indians then, and the settlers. This film takes a more gentle, kinder view of the Native Americans. Other Westerns have been very mean, to put it bluntly. The white man was the good guy, and the Indians, as they then called them, were the villains. So here it's a bit more nuanced, even if two groups fight each other. And we seem to be provoked, primed to cheer John Wayne and his lot, the white people. There are other things which are funny in a way, because attitudes have changed so much. I'm thinking education of children. When Hondo, aka John Wayne, that's the name of the hero, learns the son of the woman he loves from one point on, I guess. Love is a very complex, demanding word and feeling. So Thomas Mann has the short story in which it's more than suggested, it's demonstrated that we must not use it lightly. I mean, saying I love you is really something big, which is said often, but it's not the truth. So the boy doesn't know how to swim, and he's thrown in the water. That's the way to learn. That's how I learn. Helicopter parents and the attitudes of today, when children It's lucky we do this in morning, so our large audience can hear us. But otherwise, in the evening, that's wild territory. The Indians are coming, so they shout, they do whatever. They just because the idea of freedom and care for the children is taken to the other extreme. We have to be so nice to the children that if they want to shoot me, they can, and they do every evening almost. Let's hope it's raining tonight, inshallah. And so that there will be a brief respite. They shoot figuratively, not with bullets, but with virtual hammers on the brain. So the boy has to learn to swim. That's going, if not to the other extreme, going too far in that direction. And then the attitude towards the woman of the house, towards the Native Americans. Things have changed, but in this movie versus other Westerners, I said, but still, it's not by any measure the politically correct standard of the day, and it's wrong on so many levels.